finally! We're back with Bluebrixx. Go see my last 2 collaboration sets with them. This is the 3rd one they sent me. We're coming down to the wire. I got 1 more after this. What you're looking at is not science fiction, Chris. This is medieval. Medieval. There are plenty of medieval sets out there. We've seen some from other brands, but today it's all about these guys. Go check out their links, Bluebrixx.com. I have an affiliate link as well if you want to somehow support me that way. Thank you again to Ross for sending me this. Ross, please send me your hair. I need some hair, man. My hair is totally gone. So what you're seeing in front of me is from Bluebrixx, not Pro. I keep thinking it's Pro. No, this is special. It's Bluebrixx Special. They have different lineups. They have sets that we also sell, but they also have sets that they do custom mocks off. They get designers. They do the whole shebang. Let's look at this one and see what you think. What we're looking at is from Bluebrixx Special Medieval Bakery 105030. 1,739 pieces, designed by Martin. I don't have the box for this because it's just a simple cardboard box. It's just a sticker of the set and it's slapped on the box. My kids saw this, Chris. They saw the box and they wanted to sit inside the box and play with it and cut it apart and make our own signs. So it's all apart, so I don't have the box, sorry. I don't have the instructions because this is a custom mock. This is only by PDF. I can show it here. You sign into their site, it's free, and then you can download the instructions. So if you don't have the set and you need the instructions, go for it, man, why not? Of course you should buy them and support the designer and all that kind of good stuff. There you go. It's pretty easy to read, just so you know that there are no numbered bags. You have to put them all together, man, and just kind of sort everything out yourself. Is it working still like that, Chris?
Yeah.
Can you see? It is really easy to follow, no problems whatsoever. And just like the Star Trek shuttle craft that we did, it's like a smaller set. You can fit a bunch of figures in this, which is really good too. What do you think, Chris?
Good.
Good colors?
Good color.
Looks like old school, medieval style set. No figures, but at the end of the video, I will throw in a legit figure from the original OG, well not the original, but the first latest medieval set from LEGO. Anyway, I have him here. We'll throw him on the set to see how it feels. And I'm like really happy with it. The size is smaller for sure, but I didn't have any issues putting this together. It was fun, except you get a PDF. I prefer book. I'm a book guy, but it's okay. It was easy to go through the PDF to do all this. And I think there was like one little area that I had the wrong piece. So I just used whatever leftover pieces they had, and it's really minor issue. You should have no problems, or I think it's kind of standard that you might have some missing pieces when it comes to mocks, especially the bigger sets. But overall, the design's like really good, even right here, man. Like so good. You also get a little campfire thing here. So let's take a look at this up close. Oh, there was 1 second wrong piece that I had here, but this is supposed to be just like a smooth 1x1 brick, but it was like a snot piece there, so I just covered that up. But other than that, it still looks really good. Look at that. The design and everything was like really good putting this together. I felt great. It just looks like there's a lot of detail, right? Yeah. You got this little open area down here. We'll look at that more closely. We'll take off the rooftop. All that stuff can come off, but it just looks like a very peaceful lodge. It was a bakery, right? But Chris, would you live in a house like this?
Yeah.
It's peaceful, right?
Yes. But dude, I'm afraid so many mouse or spider.
Bugs. We don't like bugs. Here's the side of the house. Same deal. I like the pattern look, the wood, even the color. They have like different color placements. That's intentional. It's not supposed to be white there. I like the windows. It's like a maroon color look. The shutters can kind of open and close like that. You can close them up there. I think that looks pretty A-okay to me. I like the rooftop design as well. The rooftop was actually pretty fun to put together. You'd think it'd fall apart, but no, it's nice. And it's kind of like offset with the little flowers along there. How they hide these parts, it's like you actually slot this in an angle. It's really weird. It's really fun. You got to just experience that for yourself. If I go to the back here and go like that, same deal here. You got the pattern here, and you got these brick pieces going across. The snots right there, they look really good. The top there with a little window to look through. I like the chimney there. I like the logs down here of wood, a little bit of greenery there. There's a lot of leftover pieces, by the way, so you can like throw in more plants if you want to. But just that overall look, I think it's great. It's like a little wood cabin type thing going on. That looks really good. The slope here, how it connects like that, and it drops down to here. Enjoyable. It was really enjoyable to build this thing, you know. More greeneries down there. You got a little bucket there. You got a little table to bake the bread. It's on multiple plates, by the way, so you have to be careful if you lift up this whole set. Here's a closer look at the front entrance. Little pebbled walkway there. It is slightly raised here, the platform, the plate there, so it's like some of the pebbles are going kind of through the house, and more of the slope pieces there. The window here can open and close like so. I like the front door too, with the little piece right there. So you can go inside, opens and closes just fine. Hard to close though, you gotta tear off the rooftop to get into this place. Here's another angle of the rooftop, the chimney again, very nice. And I like how it kind of, you know, it goes in this angle right here, and I like this top piece. Very well built. It looks pretty pro to me. Not like the damn steampunk one that we just did. Or this looks better than the Viking. Does this one look better than the Viking one, Chris? Remember that Viking one we did? That one looks messy,
Yeah,
man.
messy.
This one looks way better.
More clean, simple.
More clean and simple. Before we look into this place, you also get this little campfire pot boiling thing. It's a very simple thing, but it's a nice addition to add on to the set for sure. Okay, so just let me remind you that it's actually connected here, it's connected up here, and it's connected back here. So when you take the whole rooftop off, you're gonna have to want to lift the whole thing up, and then you want to lift it up and over the chimney. It might be actually easier to take the chimney off, but it should slide out pretty easily, like so. It might catch onto the chimney here. There we go, pull that off. So if you were to see it like that, you can see how it looks open now. This is where the mistake was. So there's supposed to be a piece that drops down, but it was the wrong side. It was studded, so it wasn't the right piece on the inside. It was the right piece, but the wrong layout. Anyway, I replaced it with this, which works just fine. And this is what it looks like underneath here. See, it's all on ball joints there. When you push them into each other, just be careful. You might snap other pieces off, but holding it like this, sturdy, man. Like, no issues. Just look at that. It's like a little transformer. You can make this like a little walled, gated area, man. We gotta protect this place. You can make a little wall thing there. It's nice to me. Oh, you can see this part kind of coming off. It's easy to connect it all back up. Cool, we like that. Yeah, nothing falling apart. You might have these pieces pop off here because they're just like on a single stud like that. But so far, so good, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, now that we got this all open up, you can really see the table there where you do the baking, and the light is coming through, which is much better. There's a little bowl there on the bottom as well. So I guess you take the ore piece and you bake your bread and you put it into that stove, which is in the back there. Just to show you, there's two more doors there that open up perfectly fine. Now we can definitely see the stove much closer, and the door does actually swing open. I don't know if there's anything inside. I forgot if I had to put anything inside there. It's fun to put together. It almost looks like a Star Wars looking house or something, man. See if I can take this rooftop here off. Ah, now you can see more of the details of the log. Now here's something cute. Perched up in that little corner there is a crow. I was like, what am I building here? What are all these little tooth-looking pieces there? Oh, the nest for the bird. That is a very nice touch, man. And behind it, you can see how they kind of set the rooftop. Well, this one's like kind of in there, but the one over here, you know, you kind of just slant it down in there. I really like how they designed that. That was really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna start with the second floor first because we're gonna have to break this down to get to the first floor. It's not too bad, but it's all tiled on the second floor. Great. It's very plain. You only got some bags, maybe bags of food. Bread dough, then you gotta make bread, right? Just to show you, if I twist it a little bit there, the window actually opens up the opposite way, like going out like that. I thought that design was like really good. It's just refreshing, man. Like everything looks a-okay to me like that. If I rotate it over here and show you this side, you know, there's not much else. When you build it, you put these window pieces on and this part on towards the end, and they fit really snug. I was like, damn, man, even the rooftop here, the design of this and this looks really good. It's not just like bricks piling on each other, right? It looks like it has some design as it's going up. I'm like, that's really well done. So you slot in the side rooftops here, like here and here. If I slide it out, let's see, like that. Just to show you one more time, yeah, there. I'm like, oh, Oh, that's pretty cool how they did that. Yo, nice job. Bluebrixx, nice job. Martin, I like your designs, man. I need to build more of your stuff. If I'm gonna have to really nitpick, the only thing that was kind of tough is this floor sits really perfectly. You can take it out, but it's kind of tricky. And there's a ladder over here to get to the second floor. Thank goodness they figured that out. But there's little triangle pieces to kind of hold this floor up. If you don't put it in the right direction, that ladder can pop off. So I do have a trick for that. But I had to kind of push my hand through the door underneath and push up on the platform like this to slide it out. It has to be like really perfect because it's flushed in there, man. See that? Then you can start to see that first floor. This part is solid. I like how they had a little bits of decoration there, even for the ladder, give it that wood look. Very nice, man. But yeah, like I said, if I were to slide this back out here, and when you slide this inside, it's gonna hit these little triangle pieces inside there. And you have to be really careful because it will pop off the ladder. My suggestion is take the ladder piece out first, put this in here, like so. Oh, it's tight, man. That's what she said. And then put the ladder piece here like that. It's much easier, man. Okay, so from this angle, you can kind of see if I put my hand here, it's really tight to get in there. And this bar is kind of blocking the way. So what I'm gonna do is, just for the purpose of this video, is take these off. If they'll come off, will it come off? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's connected to this part. Okay, I'll take that off. I'll pull these out, there you go. So now you can kind of see inside a little bit better there. If I were to twist it up there, you got some stuff inside. You can see that the doors, once they're open, it's like blocking a lot of space on the inside. If I were to even rotate it and go like this way here and show you there, there's not much else inside because it's so narrow. However, if I close the doors up and show you inside, you can see we got 2 stools, which is really simple. Chris, I guess those are beds.
Yeah, I think so.
And those are pillows on the bed.
Yes.
Or is that bread that they're making, putting it on a shelf?
Oh,
yeah, because outside,
maybe
if you
it's a
see
bread?
out here on the table,
it's a bread too?
bread, right? So that's got to be a shelf.
Oh, yes.
You know, unless it's like a bunk bed with 3
No,
people
why?
sit inside, but I think it's a shelf with bread.
Bread, yeah.
But let's just pretend. Let's just say, Martin, this has to be bread and shelf. They're kind of built into the wall, which is good, but those bread pieces are loose, so just be careful for those. And even the doors, if I slide it up like this, the door designs I thought were really good, like super thick. They're holding into place. They open and close just fine. Here's another look at the main door, which we saw open and closing many times, which is fine. Very thick. I like the thickness of that door. It's not tiled on the inside, but there are some like little pebbles and some sack of bags hanging around like there. And then finally over here, you got the table where they're rolling out make the bread, yeah, flattening it out, rolling, kneading, all that kind of stuff. They're making bread for you guys. Chris, I could use some bread right now, man.
Oh, yes.
We're getting hungry yet?
No.
We only have coffee for lunch, man.
Oh, yes. So good. Damn.
So that's more or less it. I'll put the rooftop back here like so, and then I'll put this piece back on here, which kind of just slots in here like that. And then you just put this piece there. It's very easy to get the second floor back onto here. Let's see if the ladder will pop off or not. Oh, there goes the ladder. See, the ladder popped off. Told you guys, easier to take the ladder off. And then if I put this back on here, very simple, it goes like that. Readjust the chimney a little bit. Those edges do come off on the rooftop, which is like a minor thing. Link it up there. And then you can kind of like play with it a little bit. Make sure it's snug. The last piece that goes on is this part here, like that. There, put that there. There we go, good, Chris?
Yes.
Now it's time to put the figure on here and see what it looks like.
Oh, yes.
Only I'm allowed to do this. And you guys, anyway, there. That's a legit Lego figure standing on the set. That's the blacksmith. But today he's gonna make some bread. What do you think of the scale? He scaled to the door to me. The window looks a little bit small, right? Not too bad though. There he is by the fire. He's like, why am I holding a hammer? Okay, let's go make some bread. All right, he's gonna get to work. Well, he should be on the inside, like rolling the dough first, but just to show you, because it's all on the outside part, let the light come in. Scale?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
Really good.
Yeah. It's a good set, man, for sure. I guess this would be step number 1, right? He has to come up first to get the raw ingredients for the bread. There you go. I'll rotate them for you like that. You could put 3 or 4 more guys in here for sure. You can just put everyone shoulder to shoulder. You can put a bunch of guys up there. Now we gotta have to put him on the inside. There he is standing by the doorway. He looks perfectly fine. You put 2 more guys on the stool and even 1 more in the corner. 4 guys would be comfortable with all the doors closed. Just to show you what it looks like sitting down on the stool. He either wants to sleep on those bed looking things or just put more bread on the shelf. And finally, he's rolling the dough. He's gonna make some pepperoni pizza, man, with some pineapple on top. Damn, it's making me hungry. Well, not too bad. It was okay putting 1 figure in with my hands. Might get a little bit cramped trying to put more. But very cool, man. There you guys go from Bluebrixx Special. Go check it out on their website. Link in the description with my affiliate link. I'm super happy. Absolutely love this one. So much fun. So if you need more medieval stuff, go for it. So thank you so much for watching. We're down to the last one, Chris. The last one's gonna be big. Bigger. All right, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Brick me up. What a beautiful, serene looking set. Peaceful is how I would call this set.